Alberta's UCP government plans to introduce changes to the province's Bill of Rights when the legislature resumes Monday. It wants to strengthen property and gun ownership rights and reaffirm Albertans' right to refuse medical treatment, including vaccines, saying its priorities reflect those of Albertans.
We have 13 pieces of legislation coming forward, all dealing with issues that are really pressing to Albertans.
The UCP is also planning to roll out legislation that restricts gender-affirming care for young people. Premier Danielle Smith has said Albertans under 15 won't be allowed to take puberty blockers or hormone therapies. Schools will need to get parents' consent if youth want to change their names or pronouns. And if new legislation passes, trans women would be banned from competing in women's sports leagues. Edmonton trans rights advocates are organizing against the legislation.
To know that the provincial government wants to legislate my ability to be myself is not something that I can stand by and watch.
The opposition NDP says the government should be focusing on affordability, healthcare, public safety, and housing.
Instead, what we see an agenda being brought forward that is top priorities for the fringe grassroots elements of the Premier's political party.
This political scientist says these priorities reflect a government that's listening to its base.
They're showing that, the people that got Smith there, in terms of winning the leadership election, are still going to be listened to like she proposed.
Smith is facing a regular leadership review soon. Critics say that's what's behind these new bills. But the government House leader says he and the Premier are responding to concerns from voters, and he's confident she'll sail through the review. Madeline Cummings, CBC News, Edmonton.